fade out to summer's eve. Birds are chirping. I'm just fucking with you. All right. So you guys remember in the last video, our sweet girl Delilah here. Lila, as I'm gonna call her.
Who has a weird headache right in the back of her.
Yeah. Fuck you, Sean. So you guys remember she was an absolute train wreck. So now I've had to wait to clean this thing out because Miss Thing over here. You want to say hi to the people? Wanted to be a part of this project, but doesn't actually want to touch the gross parts of it.
Yeah.
Typical woman, right? So what we're gonna do, and this thing, it stinks to all high hell. I mean, I've been leaving the doors open and it's only like somewhat masked. My dipshit dog. Will you stop eating grass?
They're wet because I sprayed them.
Also, like, can we talk about just Miss Lana over here just sunbathing like the absolute goddess that she is? Alright, take up.
Look at helmet.
Damn, bro.
What's up, dude?
Okay, hey, get up, bro. Get. I don't need wet pelvis. That's gross, especially from a dude. Nah. So anyway, yeah, this thing stinks. I've had it open. It's gross. It's getting ready to rain. There's like rat dookies all over the place. So basically, my vacuum's gonna need a fucking tetanus shot when I'm done. So next clip, you'll see some of this cleaned up. I'm not gonna do time lapse or anything like that because it's just dumb. I'm fat and gross, so I'm not really good to be on camera. So anyway, there's that. Anyway.
Yeah, right? I know helmet. Hey, I am.
And you got Ray over here just being.
So I did.
Looking all sus and shit.
Yeah.
He's fast as fuck, boy. I'm gonna put that meme on the screen. So anyway.
What you doing, dude?
All right,
okay.
Anyway. Yeah, so good times. Clean the truck.
What is getting deep now? Follow me around. Yeah. Can you let me down?
All right, kids, it's been a hot minute since we've caught up last on our girl Delilah here. As you can see, we are out of the side yard, right? Looking good. So we got so actually, as you can see here, we've got it cleaned up quite a bit. We got a whole bunch of shit cleaned up on this thing. She still stank, so I think we gotta sacrifice a bottle of Febreze to her. I gotta fix that. It's driving me nuts. We got the engine pretty much uncovered. It's still pretty gross. We got a set of batteries in it, but we got to charge them up. Not a big deal. No. This truck, the gentleman that I got this truck from, they couldn't get it running. They thought when the truck went down and it was parked, it jumped timing. Right? Now this ain't no fault of anybody. It's, you know, it's a lack of knowledge. But they were trying to start the truck in the dead of cold. After what I found, it makes total sense. I'm gonna show you what I found. My 6'5" people, y'all already know. To others that don't, I don't care if it's a V8 Detroit like this or if it's a Detroit 60 series like in the big trucks that I have at work, the C12s, the C13, or the D12s, D13. It doesn't matter. They can all be plagued by this. And for starters, if we look right about here in the engine bay, again, my 6'5" people, they're going to notice it immediately. Others might not. But we have a coolant temp sensor right here that's not connected. Now, this isn't the one that runs your gauge. However, this little guy right here will cause absolute havoc if it goes bad. It'll make the truck run funny. It'll make it not act right, so on and so forth. Okay? Now, again, they were trying to start this truck in the cold. If you look right here, you can already see what's up. Right there. Well, you can see the two wires right there. Those are for your glow plugs. We got a glow plug right there. And we got a glow plug right there that's not hooked up. So I can only imagine that on that side of the engine, there's going to be one or two, if not more, that are chewed up as well. I've tried to start one of these mugs before in the summertime, even with a bad glow plug relay. It don't work the greatest, trust me. So two things right out the gate that we found. But we've got power to the truck. Like I said, I was able to get the window to go down. The driver's side window doesn't seem to want to play ball, but once I hooked up the second battery, she kind of died. So we're going to throw the charger on it. Thankfully, Ironhide being what he used to be, I still have all his old school mechanisms and all that. So I'll probably just end up throwing his shit in there just to get this one going. And by his shit, I mean his old door internals. For those of you that don't know, and I gotta do it because I gotta do it every time because people ask me or they get confused. Ironhide is our 94K 3500. He is on a 2001 chassis with 2007 driveline. This big monstrosity. And because he's an LBZ, or powered by an LBZ, she's in there. We are retrofitting the interior of the LBZ into here. So this steering column is going to go. This is actually from 9902. This was just so that way we could steer it. But he's going to end up getting the interior, and that means I was going to end up using the guts. Let's see if I can put some light on this. I was going to use the guts, the old school guts from his door, the metal panel that goes here, and then getting the NBS door panel to fit on and doing this, that, and the other. So I have those parts, and so that feels like a pretty solid stopping point for this segment right now. I'm going to throw it on the battery charger, and I want to crank it up. I want to see if it makes oil pressure. So. Well, we ran out of cutting wheel, but at least I closed the tailgate on the truck. I think that's all we're going to be able to get done on Delilah for this video. We've got a pretty good list going for this thing. As I've mentioned, and I'm saying a lot, but as I've mentioned in the past, you know, these trucks is where I got started. Obviously, Ironhide, my 94 is in there, so I've got a list of stuff that I'm going to get from the junkyard. The wiring harness for the power mirrors. We're going to do the 4-corner mod. We're going to do the overhead console. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to get for this. And just trying to keep it as OEM as possible, but like as bougie OEM as possible. So that's pretty much going to do it. I think in the next video, we're going to be doing junkyard, and then after that, we're going to try to fire this rig. So anyway, that's what I got for you. Take care. God bless. Be good to one another. And remember, if it seems like a bad idea, do it twice. We'll see you on the next one. See you guys.